it's damn hard to end any 9-year odyssey of 202 episodes. It's hard to end any journey like that in a perfectly satisfying manner. It's tough. And, I think, a show I didn't mention earlier about how great shows, MASH. I watched every episode of MASH as a kid. I think MASH ended its 11-year run, even longer than the X-Files, more episodes still. I think it ended it in a very satisfying manner. I think that's a rarity. I think most TV shows, especially the really long-lived ones, whether they know the end is coming or not, kind of fall down a little bit when it comes time to end things, because I should say fall down. It's hard. It's damn hard to come up with a satisfying 1-hour conclusion to a previous 201 hours of story. It's just really hard, and MASH is about the only show I can think of that really nailed it, and they did that because they were a great bunch of writers and they knew what they were doing, but also they had a little bit of a leg up in that the whole premise of MASH is we're in the middle of a war, we hate this place, we want to go home. So you've got an ingrained perfect ending that probably everyone saw coming for many years. The Korean War ends. And yet, having said that, they didn't fall down. They didn't drop the ball, and that was a great episode. All of this to say, in my long-winded fashion, the X-Files, probably the last episode was not that satisfying to me as a fan. Truth be told, but not for lack of hard work and smart brains behind it. It's a tough thing to pull together, and although I will say, whatever happened, there was a lot of plot machinations in that particular episode and mythology stuff going on, but either that works for you or it doesn't. For me, it was kind of like, okay, all right. But the thing that kind of the saving grace of that last episode, the thing I do think was satisfying, was that last scene. There was a wonderful last scene with just Mulder and Scully, the two most important characters of the show, alone with this child that is theirs, and that was, I think, if the whole last episode was not of a piece completely satisfying, I think the very last scene was. So you can't ask for a whole lot more than that, perhaps.